Hey, Cosmic Love. How y'all been? It's been a while. I know. It's been so busy. But if you guys have been catching my TikToks, y'all know I'm here. I hope you got your drink, y'all got your smoke. You know, got it smelling good up in the place. Thank you for coming back to PersiaRedz space. I did a little rhyme there. Um, yeah, I missed you guys. We are in Capricorn season. Capricorn season will be ending soon, but we'll be going into Aquarius season for the free thinkers, for the philosophers, for our quirky water bearers. Okay, so I'm not doing any tarot, I'm just doing oracle. Um, Trying to get more. Well, I'm not trying to get spirits, trying to get me to give a little bit more in the information department. So I'm going to be using the Believe in Your Own Magic deck, Oracle deck, and the Black Moon Astrology Cards deck. So, with that being said, I am going to pull the Astrology Oracle first, and then we'll go into the other one. It snowed. And everybody should know that it's surprising from where I am from in Maryland, because we haven't really got no snow for real in the last couple of years. And I'm just like, it snowed. Oh gosh. And not just once. It snowed twice. And like, I was stuck. But that's neither here nor there. Spirit. Oh my. Sorry about that. But we are doing our weekly guidance for January 17th to the 23rd. Yes. Springtime, please come. Because it's snowing me. We ain't working out. We're not. Y'all know I'm a summer baby. I need the sun. But okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Let us know what you want us to be aware of for this week. I'm going to pick. So this card was reaching out. All right. The card we picked was first house, the body. So, first house is also ruled by Aries. It is ruled by Aries. So, what this is telling you is that we need to look at our appearance and be assertive in our appearance, how we look, how we feel in our body. It's also telling us that to be prepared for new beginnings. For some of us, your relationships will start to become more serious, or you may enter into a serious relationship. It is also telling us to pay attention to how we want to be seen. Because the first house deals with our ascendant, so our rising. And our rising deals with how people view us, how we want people to see us, the mask that we have on. So this is a time where we really need to kind of just focus on how you want to be seen. What are you showing off? What are you giving off to other people? For some of us, what are you giving off to other people? How do you want other people to see you? Because clearly this is important to you. For others of us who are in relationships, we are going to be given a situation where we are going to be talking about the seriousness of going forward with that relationship. Or we may just hop into a relationship and become serious. Because, you know, some of us, we fall in love at first sight. And that's not a bad thing. But, you know, it may be a very serious relationship in the beginning. And it's just also saying that whatever new beginning, whatever relationship, whatever you're trying to do, you have to keep up with the follow-up. Don't just start out assertive, don't start out hard, and then you die down. Keep pushing. Keep that same energy throughout this whole time. So this week, it's time to keep an energy like you've been asking that you want something. But when you get it, you have to be able to keep up with the maintenance of it. Keep up with the maintenance of your relationship. Keep up with the maintenance of the mask that you're showing to other people. Keep up with the maintenance of being who you are. It is really important because we're at a stage where we're looking at different things. We want to evolve with the times. And you can still be traditional, you can still be you and evolve with the times just to make things easier for you to do things. And new projects coming through, like things that you've been manifesting and wanting to bring forward are coming through this week for many of us. Like it's like a new chapter. And it's funny because we've already started a new chapter, but another new chapter within that chapter is starting. So like something that you needed, that you realized you needed once you got into this new chapter of your life, is coming through to assist. Oh, great assist. Great assist. Okay. Remember, your body is important. Some of us have been losing stamina. So this is a reminder to continue working out, continue eating well. If you have not been eating good, do it now because your body is about to give you a sign that it is not happy with the way things are. If you are eating well and you're doing great with your food and, maybe you've been slacking, this is just a reminder to get back on it. You don't want to slack too much. Also, some of us, we've been doing a little bit too much. So it's okay to have a cheat day. We all need cheat days because sometimes rigidity is not always the best for us, and it does not always work out the best for us. So we want to be able to do what we can do that works for us, right? Right, because we don't want to overdo it, and we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we feel like we are not going forward. So Spirit is saying that there is a love relationship. There is a relationship where love is a very prominent thing. It's not just romantic, but it's also family. Even close friends that you would call family. But a situation is coming where you'll be able to speak how you feel about this person or these people, how much you love them, how much you care about them, how much they mean to you. You'll be able to get this point across. There will be tears. I feel like there's going to be a slight rejection from certain people because they don't know how to handle this type of love coming from you. Do not take it personal. Let them deal with their own stuff. You said what you had to say. You made it clear how you felt. And that is a form of closure for you to start a new chapter. That is a form of release for you. Let that be your release. But there is something amazing that's going to come from that. Even though there's this slight rejection, there is an opening, there is a warmth, there is a reciprocated I love you coming back to you, and it is going to feel so good. Like when you go to sleep, you're going to feel like you're wrapped in a blanket of I love yous, and it's just going to be exactly what you needed at the exact time. So look out for that this week. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I hope that happens to me too. I like being blanketed in I love yous. Awesome. So also, what other energies are we to look into this week? What are we to be aware of as well? And shuffling. Okay. Here. And then also I'll look at the card at the bottom of the deck because I was told to look at the card at the bottom of the deck. So the card that we have now is Castle. It is time for healing, not war. So, this goes into that situation that I was telling you about saying love and telling people how you feel. This is the perfect time. This is a confirmation because it's saying that this is a time for you to heal. That release that you're going to get from, expounding upon your feelings and saying how you feel and letting people know that you love them, that is going to heal your heart. That is going to repair it, repair some of the harm and the damage that has been done from other relationships, from other things happening where your emotions were raw and they basically were dragged for filth. This is going to help with that healing. Even if these people have nothing to do with what happened, it's just the whole point of being able to release, because a lot of us tend to hold a lot on our shoulders and a lot of things in our heart. So it is time to release it. It is time to get it out. And for those of you that's just like, no, fuck that shit, I'm not doing it, that's fine. But it's still not a time to start war. It is not a time to do harm. Right now is a time to focus on self and heal self and heal the triggers. And then later, you can do what you gotta do. Okay? But right now, it's more about focusing on you and your healing and your home. Healing of not yourself, but your home. Because where you sleep and lay your head is important, that it is healed, that the energy in the space that you're in remains beautiful, remains stable, remains secure, and that it stays in a space to always bring in your blessings and your manifestations. And it said, look at the bottom of the deck. So this is the bottom of the deck. Flower. Be honest with yourself. There are things that we tend to not want to say or bring up because we feel like we're going to be judged. We feel like we're not going to be understood. Not everyone is going to understand you. If you do not have a safe space, write down what you need to say. Or buy flowers and talk to your flowers. Buy flowers and talk to them. Flowers are not judgmental. Flowers actually are very healing. They're very loving, and they will speak back to you and give you love. Also, some of us, we feel like we're wilting. You're not. All flowers go through a period of losing their blooms and their blossoms and their petals, and then they rebloom. They blossom again. They are birthed all over again in the spring. We are in the winter. It is time for you to germinate, to get yourself together so that when it's time for you to blossom, you don't have any issues, you don't have any problems. Everything is set because you've been setting it during the winter time. You've been healing during the winter time. So now you can get up and go. And just, those two cards going into the body and the new projects. You don't want to start off new projects in an unhealed space, in a space where you feel like there are going to be a lot of secrets, where you're not honest with where you want to go. You can't start a new serious relationship without being honest with yourself, with how far you want it to go, without healing from previous damage done. You're going to have another downfall if you don't heal. So healing the heart and healing yourself, healing your space, helps you out business-wise. It helps you out relationship-wise. And it helps you out with going forward, moving forward, evolving, becoming better, becoming a better self, both physically, mentally, emotionally. So this week is really going to focus on healing. So whatever you have to do to heal, it's time to break it out. It's time to do it. Stop being afraid. No excuses. No excuses. You know what I said. If you're going to do something, do it with gusto. Y'all got me putting out the hand motions and the head nods and stuff on this. So you know I'm serious. You know I'm serious. But I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. Like, this is a week of really, investing in yourself. A full investment into self. You deserve it. Like, without being honest with yourself, without being truthful, without being able to bear all to yourself and acknowledge it and love yourself regardless of all, and be able to forgive yourself and heal, then, you know, it's just going to be a difficult thing. Sorry about that. My little pupperish was barking. But yes, these new projects, like, think of yourself as a flower. Right now it's wintertime. You have to do the healing, you have to do the work. And then when spring comes, I said this before, when spring comes, you got to hit the ground running. But you got to keep that same energy that you had for these new projects. You got to keep it, to maintain it and keep it going, so that more successful opportunities come through. Until next time, I will be here next week. I am sorry for my month hiatus, but I will be here. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you guys, and see you next time on PersiaRedz based on the weekly guidance. Bye.